Are you fed up of boring roofs? Sometimes open gables and pyramid hips just don't hit the same. Today I'll be showing you 3 unique roof designs you can use. So grab a coffee and let's get started. The first roof is a Lotus style design intended to sit atop a circular tower. This is a pretty simple design and the core concept of it can be expanded across larger towers or indeed scaled down for smaller ones. This roof relies upon the intersection of shapes and space between the roof pieces to create the interesting design that we'll end up with. Whilst it looks complex, this is a pretty easy roof to construct. I chose to build it in the Turanian style, though any style should work. Due to its more ornate nature though, I would recommend you stick to a more elegant style like Stormglass, Turanian, Aquilonian, etc. But that being said, there's nothing to say it couldn't work with more rustic materials. This roof makes a really clean topper for a tower, and it's perfectly set up to take lanterns and braziers to illuminate the Lotus type design. Looking at this roof in situ atop a Turanian tower, it's the perfect finish for this design. Sure, a dome or a pyramid hip would work, but this design adds a lot more personality and flair to the tower. Whether it's a sorcerer's home, an ancient relic, or the roof of a palace watchtower, this design is intricate and detailed enough to serve its purpose while not actually being too difficult to construct. Roof number 2 is a staggered rising roof with corner posts and dormers in the Conan style. This is honestly really easy to construct and it is designed for rectangular builds, so it can easily be scaled across a variety of dimensions. I use the Conan style here, but I believe this roof design would work for pretty much any style out there. I did really like the look of the tiled roof pieces with this one, but I do think thatch or Numidian could both be really good picks too. The design is super simple and easy to replicate, designed to provide a complex looking roof whilst keeping the actual construction as straightforward as possible. A lot of the perceived complexity comes from the intersecting shapes and various levels of the roof, which end up working really nicely. This design also encompasses a hollow interior space, allowing you flexibility to install an extra floor into your build with ease. Looking at the roof in situ, it works well to cap off a build that could potentially end up quite bland with just a regular open gable design. Regular rectangular builds like this kind of live and die by their roof design, and this design helps the build stand out whilst not going too overboard with how elegant or decorative it is. Sure, we could add even more details with extended elements, but there's no real need. This design is just the right balance between complexity and moderation, and works wonderfully for rectangular builds. The final roof is a scaffolded intersection with a raised central room. I built this using the Numidian style and I think this design works best with that DLC pack. It is also possible with Argosian, Arena and Stormglass, basically any DLC with vaulted pieces, but the more rustic scaffolding look provided by the Numidian vaulted pieces is ideal for this design. Again, this roof looks complex, but it's pretty easy to construct, with the complexity in the design coming from the inverted corner vaulted pieces that serve to break up the visual pattern. This roof really thrives on that little bit of breathing space given between the walls below and the open gable roofs above, and helps to introduce a nice level break whilst keeping a small thread of continuity between the two levels using the vaulted pieces. The central raised section culminates in a rooftop cap, which is incredibly easy to construct but caps off the design perfectly. Looking at the roof in situ, it does really help to break up what could otherwise end up being a monotonous build. This design is unfortunately not as flexible as the others, pretty much requiring that it's built in the fashion shown here, but it is a setting that really lets this roof thrive. It captures something of a more medieval aesthetic, and the breathing space created by having that small recession between the walls and the roof really helps to cap off this design. The central roof and the room that is created will need a central interior pillar to support it, but that's absolutely fine, and provides a good basis to run stairs up to a room hidden within the roof design itself. Overall, this roof works really well and is the perfect finish to this design. And there we have it, 3 unique roof designs you can use in Conan Exiles. Thanks for watching. I know I've said many times before that explaining how to use and construct roofs is difficult at best, so I thought why not just show you guys some roof designs. If you'd like to see more in the future, do feel free to let me know in the comments below. If you enjoy my content, all the links to my Twitch, Twitter, Discord, Patreon, Host Havoc affiliate page, NordVPN discount and NordPass discount are available in the description below. However, of course, you can simply just leave a like, a comment or subscribe. Any of those are very greatly appreciated. Patrons get a bunch of nice benefits, including sneak peeks of videos, your name in every video, custom made wallpapers in 1080p and 4K resolutions, full-size build blueprints, Discord roles and more. That being said, a massive thanks to all of our esteemed coffee cultists on screen now for continuing to support the channel over on Patreon. Again, thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you soon.